The days Tokoyami was home, the both of you couldn't be away from each other for a second. All you knew was that Tokoyami loved you more than before, and even Dark Shadow could tell, because Tokoyami had ignored his assignments. Being lost in Tokoyami's eyes had even made you forget about Tomura's plan to recruit Tokoyami for the League. How close you and Tokoyami had become. Any secret the two of you had was no longer a secret, only that you both trusted each other. Tokoyami showed you where he used to live and a few places he went to on his own. Even though you told Tokoyami everything and where the League would be, Tokoyami never reported anything to his friends. Tokoyami, why haven't you told the heroes anything? Maybe because you are important to me now. Hearing how Tokoyami felt and from how his eyes changed, you could see that nothing could keep you two from being together. Being in Tokoyami's arms made you see that Tokoyami chose love over anything, and that was against you. So that same night you decided to show Tokoyami another place that was special to you. I think it's time to show you my second home, Tokoyami. I will always follow you, not as a hero, but as your love. Going into the shadow parts of the city, then into a restricted area, even in the shadows, Tokoyami heard music being played as someone sang. In the faint light of the black flames, Tokoyami seen people enjoying themselves, talking, dancing, and little kids wearing masks as they ran playing with a thunder sphere. Walking with you and seeing a place that was comforting, Tokoyami saw villains as normal people, not as the ones who did wrong. Soon, Tokoyami was having fun, and so was Dark Shadow. The both of them had felt like they belonged to a place after so long. Being honest with Tokoyami and telling him everything made your moments together more special and very precious to remember. One of the little kids walked over to you, then handed you a one-sided earring with white and black wings. This is for you, okay? Smiling at the little kid, then in return, giving the little one your scarf that you had made when you were younger. Seeing the little kid run back to their friends, that was when you had a feeling that you were being watched from a distance. After a few minutes, you turned around, then showed Tokoyami around the place more before the two of you went home. In the shadows, Dabi and Kurogiri watched over you like they did in the past when you were still a kid. I think Tokoyami will join the League willingly, Kurogiri. You are right, Dabi. Not once has he given up our hideouts. Let's tell Tomura we can put things into place, Kurogiri. Of course, Dabi. This information is important. As Dabi and Kurogiri reported back to Tomura, a few inches from the house, there was a feeling that kept bothering you. Noticing blue flames in the fireplace that you saw through the black glass door in front of you. Gently pulling Tokoyami from the door before he could open it. Now the feeling you had made more sense. It was clear to you that Dabi was in the house, from how calm the flame was only meant it was a visit. Trembling a little as you held onto Tokoyami's hand more, now to calm yourself. Then Tokoyami kissed your forehead like he did when you were afraid or didn't know what to do. Tokoyami looked into your eyes. From the way he looked, even Tokoyami was afraid, but still smiled at you. I knew that they would try to kill me. Tokoyami, please, let me talk to Dabi. I'll be alright. Don't worry about me. I'm happy as long as you're safe. Tokoyami then disappeared into the shadows. As he appeared in the living room, being cautious of any movement. In front of the fireplace, the blue flames were brighter. When Tokoyami turned around, Dabi was standing beside the fireplace. Tokoyami didn't say anything, but kept his guard up in case Dabi tried to attack him with his quirk. Tokoyami, do you know what it's like to have a family? Not that well, Dabi. Then, do you know what it's like to have love in your life? Hearing Dabi's questions about love, Tokoyami knew the reason for these questions because they concerned you. Tokoyami knew your father was Tomura, also that besides Toga and Kurogiri, the one who cared for you the most was Dabi. Thinking of how close the both of you were, Tokoyami then answered Dabi with his true feelings. I love them more than anything, Dabi. They are my life, and I plan to marry them. Walking to Tokoyami, even just standing in front of him, Dabi could tell that Tokoyami was saying his true feelings. Dabi then remembered when you were small, how you laughed and cared for him so much. The day that Dabi knew would come was now happening. You had someone who loved you and could protect you if anything happened to Dabi. Would you sacrifice the life you have for them, Tokoyami? I will do anything for them, Dabi. Will you join the League of Villains for them, Tokoyami?